Lucky numbers, 6 numbers. Most likely to appear in January 2025, Buddhist teachings. Numbers are the language of the universe. When you understand them, you unlock the secrets to harmony and abundance. Have you ever paused to think about how certain numbers might hold the key to your luck, success, and even the flow of positive energy in your life? What if I told you that the numbers you encounter, seemingly random, might actually carry powerful spiritual vibrations rooted in ancient wisdom? In today's video, we'll explore 6 extraordinary lucky numbers for January 2025, each uniquely tied to Buddhist teachings and timeless principles of numerology. These aren't just ordinary numbers. They represent energies that can guide your path toward balance, prosperity, and inner peace. Imagine how aligning with these numbers could unlock opportunities you never thought possible, leading you to financial success, personal growth, and a life full of harmony. These numbers are more than just symbols. They're carriers of universal truths that have the potential to shift your reality when understood and embraced. Are you ready to uncover how these numbers can serve as powerful tools for transformation? By the end of this video, you'll learn not only their meanings, but also practical ways to align your actions with the cosmic forces they represent. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to The Journey of Wisdom, and tap the notification bell so you never miss our insights. And to set the tone for this journey, comment below with the affirmation, "I align with the flow of abundance." Say it with conviction and watch the magic unfold in your life. Let's embark on this fascinating exploration together. 1. Number 3. The number 3 holds a unique spiritual significance, representing harmony and balance that echoes deeply within Buddhist teachings. It aligns with the sacred concept of the triple gem, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, which forms the foundation of the Buddhist path. Just as a stable stool requires 3 legs, the presence of the triple gem ensures stability and support in one's spiritual journey. This number is often seen as a guide to reconnecting with life's essential truths and maintaining equilibrium amidst the chaos of modern life. In our everyday experiences, this could mean seeking harmony in relationships, balancing work with rest, or finding peace within ourselves when life pulls us in different directions. The number 3 also serves as a reminder of interconnectedness, how all things exist in relationship with one another. It suggests that when we nurture the balance between mind, body, and spirit, we naturally align with our higher purpose. For instance, balancing ambition with compassion ensures that our success is not achieved at the expense of others. Similarly, fostering mindfulness alongside daily activities cultivates a sense of wholeness, which many people lose in the hustle and bustle of contemporary living. As the Buddha himself taught, to enjoy good health, to bring true happiness to one's family, to bring peace to all, one must first discipline and control one's own mind. This idea reinforces the value of finding that delicate balance within ourselves. In practical terms, embracing the energy of the number 3 might inspire us to pause and reflect on how we can simplify our lives. What are the 3 most important aspects of our daily routine? What are 3 things we're grateful for today? By focusing on a triad of meaningful elements, we can counteract the distractions that often pull us away from our true path. Think of a simple meditation practice. Focusing on 3 breaths at a time can ground and center us, even in moments of stress. This process of balancing and returning to the essentials of life mirrors the nature of the triple gem, guiding us to wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. In this light, the number 3 invites us to think about the ripple effects of our actions. Just as throwing a pebble into a pond creates expanding circles, living in harmony with the principles symbolized by three, mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom, can extend positivity far beyond ourselves. It teaches us that balance in our own lives contributes to harmony in the lives of others. In today's interconnected world, this lesson is more relevant than ever, as our actions, words, and intentions influence not just our immediate environment, but also the global community. For those exploring the concept of lucky numbers in January 2025, the appearance of the number 3 might be a gentle nudge to realign with spiritual harmony and embrace balance as a way of living. It encourages us to be present with what is, while aspiring toward what could be, a beautiful reminder of the impermanence of life and the importance of cherishing each moment. As you move through this year, consider how the number 3 can guide you to simplicity, stability, and interconnectedness. After all, as the great Zen teacher Thich Nhat Hanh once said, the mind can go in 1,000 directions, but on this lovely path, I walk in peace. With each step, the wind blows. With each step, a flower blooms. By walking this path with the principles of 3 in mind, we can cultivate peace and harmony, both within and around us. Two, number 7. The number 7 has always been seen as extraordinary, a symbol of spiritual growth and a deeper connection to life's truths. In Buddhist teachings, it harmonizes perfectly with the 7 factors of enlightenment: mindfulness, investigation, energy, joy, tranquility, concentration, and equanimity. Think of these qualities as a guide, leading us to clarity, wisdom, and a more peaceful way of being. But how do we bring these ideas to life? How can the number 7 inspire us to make meaningful changes in our everyday lives? Let me share a story that illustrates the power of these qualities. There was once a wise monk who lived in a serene monastery atop a mountain. Each morning before dawn, he would hike to the summit, where he meditated on the 7 factors of enlightenment. One day, a young farmer from the nearby village came to him, burdened by stress and self-doubt. "Master," the farmer asked, "how can I find peace when my mind feels like a storm?" The monk, with a serene smile, replied, "Each day we climb mountains, not always the ones we see, but the mountains within ourselves. To climb your mountain, begin with mindfulness. Notice your thoughts and feelings without judgment, like a gentle observer." The monk continued, "As you become mindful, investigate what lies beneath your worries. Ask yourself, why do these thoughts arise? When you face challenges, use your energy not to fight or resist, but to persevere gently and steadily. Find joy, even in small victories, whether it's a quiet moment of calm or a kind word exchanged with another. When joy becomes your companion, tranquility will follow, soothing your restless mind. Focus your concentration on what truly matters, and eventually you'll discover equanimity, a state of balance where neither pleasure nor pain can shake your inner peace." Inspired, the farmer practiced these steps every day. At first it was difficult, his mind wandered, and doubts crept in, but over time he noticed a change. His challenges didn't vanish, but his ability to face them grew. Worries that once felt overwhelming began to dissolve. The number 7 became more than just a figure. It symbolized a practice, a commitment to nurturing the qualities that bring inner peace. Now think about your life. Are there moments when your mind feels like a storm, restless and unsettled? What if you pause to bring mindfulness to those moments, simply observing your thoughts without judgment? Could you investigate why certain things trigger stress, approaching them with curiosity instead of frustration? Imagine how it might feel to infuse your day with energy and joy, not by adding more to your to-do list, but by savoring the little things that already exist. Could you find moments of tranquility amidst the chaos of life? How might it feel to concentrate on what truly matters to you, letting go of distractions that drain your peace? The beauty of the 7 factors of enlightenment is that they don't demand perfection, only progress. Small steps taken consistently can lead to profound transformation. The lesson here is simple but powerful. Spiritual growth isn't just for monks or sages. It's something we can all cultivate, no matter where we are in life. The number 7 serves as a gentle reminder to nurture the qualities that guide us toward a better, more balanced existence. As you go about your day, ask yourself, how can I climb the mountain within me? How can I bring mindfulness, investigation, energy, joy, tranquility, concentration, and equanimity into my life, even in the smallest ways? These questions don't need immediate answers. They are an invitation to reflect and grow. By returning to them regularly, you open the door to a brighter, more peaceful way of living. When you let the spirit of 7 guide you, life's challenges feel less daunting, and its joys become more vibrant. This isn't about magic, it's about mindful practice, an approach that connects you to the wisdom and serenity already within you. Each step matters, no matter how small, and the journey to enlightenment begins with just one mindful breath. So let me ask you, what will your first step be? How will you start climbing your mountain today? Know that every effort, no matter how modest, carries you closer to the peace you seek. Take that step now and trust in the path ahead. 3. Number 9. The number 9 reminds us that completeness is not found in acquiring more, but in aligning with the higher truths of life and letting go of what no longer serves us. It is the final single-digit number, representing the culmination of a journey, the fulfillment of efforts, and the wisdom gained from experience. As the great Buddhist teacher Thich Nhat Hanh once said, "No mud, no lotus." The beauty of spiritual attainment often emerges only after navigating challenges and cultivating the conditions for growth. In January 2025, as we welcome the fresh energy of a new year, the number 9 offers a meaningful lens through which we can reflect on our lives. How can we use this time to move closer to our own spiritual goals, whether that means finding inner peace, practicing compassion, or fostering mindfulness in our daily routines? Completeness does not mean perfection. It means accepting ourselves as we are while remaining committed to the path of growth. Consider how the number 9 appears in Buddhist teachings and culture. There are often 9 levels in spiritual practices, symbolizing the stages one must pass through on the journey to enlightenment. This number teaches us that each step matters, even if the destination feels far away. It is better to travel well than to arrive, the Buddha reminds us, encouraging us to value the process as much as the result. But let's go deeper. What can we learn from this concept in a practical sense? January often inspires us to set goals and make resolutions. Yet, how often do these goals leave us feeling more incomplete because we focus too much on external achievements? What if we reframed our intentions with the spirit of the number 9, striving for completeness by nurturing balance and harmony within ourselves? Maybe it's as simple as dedicating time to meditate each day, practicing gratitude for the blessings we already have, or extending kindness to someone in need. After all, the path to spiritual attainment is not a dramatic leap, but a series of small, mindful steps. The number 9 also encourages us to reflect on the interconnectedness of all things. In Buddhism, this interconnectedness is expressed through the concept of dependent origination, which teaches that everything arises in dependence on conditions and is therefore interwoven. Think of your own life. What conditions have brought you to this moment? What relationships, experiences, and lessons have shaped your spiritual journey so far? Understanding this can help us cultivate a sense of gratitude and humility, two key ingredients for spiritual growth. As the Dalai Lama beautifully puts it, when you practice gratefulness, there is a sense of respect toward others. So let me ask you, what does completeness look like for you right now? Is it something you are striving toward, or is it something you can feel in this moment by embracing all that you already are? When we think of the number 9 as representing the attainment of spiritual goals, it isn't just about lofty aspirations. It's also about appreciating the small victories and moments of clarity that bring us closer to understanding ourselves and the world around us. Imagine the peace that comes from realizing you don't have to chase after happiness because it is already within you, waiting to be uncovered through mindful awareness and compassionate action. As you move through this month and this year, let the number 9 be a quiet guide, reminding you that completeness is a practice, not a destination. Think about how you can take one small step each day toward living in harmony with your values and the teachings of compassion, wisdom, and mindfulness. How will you embody the spirit of 9 in your life? Perhaps it's through letting go of a grudge, reaching out to reconnect with someone you've drifted apart from, or simply taking a moment to breathe deeply and ground yourself in the present. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without, the Buddha taught, urging us to turn inward and find the wholeness we seek. In this way, the energy of the number 9 is not just about an abstract idea. It's an invitation to live more mindfully and intentionally, to see the sacredness in every moment, and to embrace the journey of becoming your most authentic self. So, as you set your intentions and walk your path, remember that completeness is already within your grasp, waiting to be realized. What will you do today to honor that truth? If you've watched up to this point, you're already unlocking the wisdom behind lucky numbers and their significance in January 2025 through Buddhist teachings. Comment below with "Lucky Journey" to affirm your belief in the power of mindfulness and intention. Don't go anywhere. There's more insight waiting for you. Stay until the end to uncover how these numbers can inspire balance, prosperity, and deeper understanding in your life. 4. Number 11. The power of the number 11 is deeply rooted in symbolism and resonates with ideas of intuition, insight, and spiritual awareness. In Buddhist teachings, numbers often hold deeper meanings that align with life's interconnectedness and the path of mindful living. 11, often referred to as a master number, is no exception. It stands as a symbol of spiritual awakening, a reminder to trust our inner wisdom and use it as a compass for navigating life's challenges. Just as a monk sitting in meditation seeks clarity by turning inward, the number 11 encourages us to quiet the noise of the world and attune ourselves to the voice within. As the Buddha once said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." This sentiment aligns beautifully with the essence of 11, urging us to rely on our intuition to find answers rather than solely on external validation. In modern life, where distractions abound, the number 11 can serve as a metaphorical reminder to pause and reflect before making decisions. We live in a fast-paced world where choices are often driven by fleeting desires, external pressures, or the fear of missing out. But mindfulness, much like the energy of 11, teaches us the importance of deliberate and conscious action. When faced with a decision, we might ask ourselves, what does my intuition tell me? Am I acting from a place of wisdom, or am I being swayed by impulses? These questions ground us in the present moment and allow us to act with clarity and purpose. As Thich Nhat Hanh wisely said, smile, breathe, and go slowly. This simple practice of mindfulness aligns with the intuitive energy of 11, helping us make thoughtful choices that reflect our true selves. The number 11 also symbolizes the balance between the physical and the spiritual, echoing the middle path of Buddhism. It reminds us that life is not about extremes, but about finding harmony. In Buddhist philosophy, living mindfully means embracing both our earthly responsibilities and our spiritual aspirations. Similarly, the two parallel lines of the number 11 can be seen as a representation of this duality, a life in balance where neither material pursuits nor spiritual endeavors overshadow the other. For instance, in our daily lives, we often juggle work, relationships, and personal growth. The key is not to let one aspect consume us, but to strive for equilibrium. This is echoed in the Dhammapada. With mindfulness, strive on. For many, seeing the number 11 repeatedly can feel like a nudge from the universe, a call to pay closer attention to their path. In Buddhist thought, this could be seen as a manifestation of karma, or the interwoven nature of cause and effect. If we cultivate kindness, patience, and wisdom, the appearance of 11 in our lives might remind us of the fruits of these efforts. Similarly, when we encounter struggles, 11 can be a gentle encouragement to lean into our inner strength and trust the process. As the Dalai Lama once remarked, "This is my simple religion. There is no need for temples, no need for complicated philosophy. Our own brain, our own heart is our temple. The philosophy is kindness." The message here aligns with the lessons of 11. Simplicity, insight, and connection to our core values. In today's world, where uncertainty often looms, the number 11 can serve as a beacon of hope and faith in our ability to persevere. Whether we're starting a new journey, facing a difficult decision, or seeking a deeper understanding of our purpose, 11 encourages us to listen to our intuition and trust the flow of life. It is not about control, but about awareness, seeing clearly and acting wisely. In relationships, for example, the energy of 11 reminds us to connect authentically, listen deeply, and honor the truths of others while staying grounded in our own. In work, it may guide us to align our ambitions with our values, ensuring that success is not measured by material gain alone, but by the positive impact we create. Ultimately, the power of the number 11 lies in its ability to inspire mindfulness, balance, and spiritual insight. It reminds us that we are part of something greater, a vast, interconnected web of life where every thought, action, and decision matters. By embracing the lessons of 11, we are invited to walk the path of mindfulness, trusting in our inner wisdom and acting with compassion for ourselves and others. In the words of the Buddha, "As you think, so you shall become." Let 11 serve as your guide, a quiet yet powerful reminder to align your life with your highest truths and to walk the middle path with grace and intention. Number 18. The number 18 holds a profound spiritual significance, deeply rooted in the cycles of life and the teachings of karma. In Buddhist philosophy, numbers often act as symbols that reflect the rhythms of existence, and 18 is no exception. It is a number that reminds us of the interconnectedness of our actions and their consequences, much like the law of karma itself. What we sow, we eventually reap. This number encourages us to embrace compassion, mindfulness, and deliberate living, for every thought, word, and deed becomes a thread in the infinite tapestry of our lives. When we consider the meaning of 18, we see how it embodies the eternal flow of cause and effect. teaching us to live with intention and kindness. The Buddha once said, "Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life." This quote resonates with the essence of 18, which nudges us toward understanding that every moment offers an opportunity to cultivate goodness. In modern life, where the pace is often frantic, the lessons of the number 18 can ground us in our daily existence. It serves as a gentle yet persistent reminder that we are not separate from the outcomes of our choices. For instance, a small act of kindness today may ripple outwards, touching lives in ways we cannot immediately see, while careless actions may come back to us as difficulties or obstacles. This is not a call to live in fear of making mistakes, but an invitation to approach each decision with awareness. In a world brimming with distractions, from endless notifications to a relentless focus on material success, the energy of 18 can act as a spiritual anchor, pulling us back to the present moment where life truly unfolds. By embracing this number's significance, we learn to see challenges not as punishments, but as opportunities to grow, to correct our course, and to create harmony both within ourselves and with the world around us. Expanding further, 18 also symbolizes the infinite cycle of life: birth, death, and rebirth. This concept, known as samsara in Buddhist teachings, illustrates the endless flow of existence, where our actions in this life influence the next. Yet within this cycle lies the hope for liberation through right understanding and mindfulness. This is where the teachings of the Buddha shine as a guiding light. He taught, "Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule." By contemplating the energy of 18, we are reminded that breaking free from negative cycles begins with cultivating love, patience, and forgiveness. The number gently nudges us to rise above our habitual patterns, inspiring us to live with an open heart and a clear mind. Incorporating this wisdom into modern living might look like practicing gratitude for even the simplest moments, reframing hardships as lessons, and making deliberate efforts to spread positivity in our interactions. The teachings of 18 encourage us to look beyond immediate gratification and instead focus on the enduring impact of our actions. In a way, it asks us to move from mere survival to meaningful living, one where our choices are aligned with the greater good. In relationships, for example, the number 18 calls us to communicate with care, listen with empathy, and act with integrity, recognizing that every interaction is a reflection of our inner world. The ripple effect of such mindfulness extends beyond the personal, contributing to a more compassionate and connected society. The power of 18 also reminds us of the beauty of impermanence. Just as nothing lasts forever, each moment carries within it the potential for renewal. This perspective can be deeply liberating, allowing us to let go of attachments to what no longer serves us and to embrace change as a natural part of life. The Buddha encapsulated this truth when he said, "All conditioned things are impermanent." When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. When we view life through the lens of 18, we begin to trust in the rhythm of change, knowing that even the most challenging times are but a passing phase in the grand cycle of existence. Ultimately, the number 18 inspires us to live with a sense of purpose and interconnectedness. It challenges us to rise above selfish desires and instead contribute to the greater good, embodying the qualities of compassion, humility, and resilience. In a world that often feels fragmented, this number serves as a reminder that our lives are deeply intertwined, and every action carries significance. Whether through acts of kindness, moments of introspection, or commitments to personal growth, the energy of 18 calls us to align with the timeless truths of karma and the cycle of life. It whispers a timeless lesson that by living with awareness and love, we not only transform our own journey, but also contribute to the harmony of the entire universe. As you reflect on the meaning of 18, consider the small yet powerful steps you can take today to embody its wisdom. Whether it's through extending forgiveness, practicing mindfulness, or simply pausing to appreciate the beauty of the present, let the energy of this number guide you toward a life of balance and fulfillment. In doing so, you will find that the seemingly ordinary moments of your life take on extraordinary meaning, revealing the profound interconnectedness of all things. 6. Number 25. The number 25 carries profound significance, especially as we enter 2025, a year brimming with potential for transformation and renewal. In Buddhist teachings, numbers often symbolize deeper truths and encourage contemplation. The number 25, with its blend of the stability of 2 and the adventurous energy of 5, represents the perfect harmony between mindfulness and action. It reflects a delicate balance between grounding oneself in the present moment while being open to change, a fundamental principle of Buddhist philosophy. This year marks an opportunity to embrace new beginnings, cultivate positive energy, and let go of past burdens, much like the Buddha's teaching to renew your mind daily. Just as a lotus blooms beautifully despite growing from the mud, so too can we rise and thrive in the face of challenges, using 2025 as a chance to realign with our purpose and find opportunities where we once saw obstacles. The spiritual essence of 25 resonates with the unfolding of possibilities, mirroring the Buddhist concept of impermanence. Life is constantly changing, and recognizing this opens the door to personal growth and freedom from suffering. As we step into this transformative year, it is important to approach each day with curiosity and openness, allowing new opportunities to flow into our lives. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most, said the Buddha. This wisdom reminds us that embracing the present with a clear and hopeful mindset allows us to plant seeds of positivity for the future. The energy of 25 is an invitation to reflect on what no longer serves us, to release old habits, and to make space for new and meaningful experiences. In practical terms, this might mean taking the time to identify areas in our lives that feel stagnant or out of alignment and making small, mindful changes. Perhaps it is rekindling relationships, pursuing a long-neglected passion, or simply setting intentions for personal growth. The number 25 symbolizes the courage to take that first step, supported by the strength and wisdom gained from the past. The Buddhist path of the middle way also teaches us to avoid extremes, advocating for balance and moderation in all we do. This aligns beautifully with the energy of 25, balancing reflection with action and stability with movement. The unfolding possibilities of this year can also remind us to be patient and present. Much like a gardener who plants seeds and waits for them to sprout, we must trust the process of growth, even if progress feels slow or uncertain. As Thich Nhat Hanh once said, "Smile, breathe, and go slowly." This serves as a gentle reminder that life's most meaningful transformations are often gradual and require consistent care. The number 25 encourages us to stay committed to our goals and to nurture our aspirations with both discipline and compassion, creating a fertile ground for success. For those navigating uncertainty or change, 25 offers a comforting message. Every ending is a new beginning. Much like the cycles of nature, life unfolds in seasons, and each moment carries the potential for renewal. In this way, the energy of 25 can inspire us to view setbacks not as failures, but as stepping stones towards something greater. As we embrace the lessons of this number, we learn to let go of attachments and expectations, embodying the Buddhist principle of equanimity, a state of calm and balance regardless of life's external circumstances. In modern life, where the pace can feel overwhelming, the symbolism of 25 invites us to pause and reconnect with what truly matters. Whether it's prioritizing our well-being, fostering deeper connections with loved ones, or finding joy in simple moments, this number reminds us that true fulfillment lies in aligning our actions with our values. The Buddhist teaching of mindfulness, or living with full awareness, is particularly relevant here. By focusing on the present and staying attuned to the opportunities that arise each day, we can create a life that feels both purposeful and harmonious. As you move through 2025, allow the energy of 25 to be a guiding light, encouraging you to embrace change with courage and grace. Trust in the unfolding of your journey, knowing that each step brings you closer to your true self. Remember the words of the Buddha: do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. This timeless wisdom underscores the transformative power of now, a sentiment perfectly captured by the number 25 and its message of possibility, balance, and new beginnings. By carrying this energy into your daily life, you can turn 2025 into a year of growth, fulfillment, and boundless opportunities. Thank you for exploring the fascinating connection between numbers, Buddhist teachings, and their potential to guide us toward balance, harmony, and success in 2025. Remember, these numbers are not just about luck. They represent energies and principles that can help us navigate life with mindfulness and purpose. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to The Journey of Wisdom for more insights into spirituality, mindfulness, and personal growth. Don't forget to tap the notification bell so you won't miss our upcoming videos filled with wisdom and inspiration. Let's walk this path together, embracing the flow of abundance, peace, and positive transformation. Thank you for being part of this journey. See you in the next video.